Hello and welcome to this new video from Olfert&Co. In front of us we now see the Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical in Bronze, a model that is currently extremely hard to get. Fortunately, we have the opportunity to present it to you. As mentioned, the well-known Khaki Field, but in the bronze case. Looks totally coherent, makes a really nice impression. I'm really curious to hear what you think about the watch. If you would like to further support the channel, then please leave a like for the video and subscribe to the channel. But otherwise, I would say let's start the video and take a look at this beautiful watch. And as mentioned, please let us know what you think of the watch. Enjoy! So, in front of us we now see the box of the model. Classic Hamilton. On the front we have the Hamilton lettering and the Hamilton H, or the logo. And the whole thing is designed in a wood-like finish. It gives a very pleasant impression. But overall, what's important is what's inside. And I certainly don't want to keep you in suspense any longer. And here we are greeted by this beautiful model. As mentioned, it's the Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical Bronze in 38mm. Simply a beautiful watch in the bronze case. But I would say, let's take a closer look at the model together in the next few minutes. Together. Please let us know what you think of the model. How you find it, please write us a comment. But now I would say, let's dive in together first. So, now we finally have the watch in front of us. And we can already see it's simply impressive when we take a closer look at it. We have here a really nicely satin finished case, beautifully matte. Just like it is with the, I would say, stainless steel version. I really like that. And this look here. With the bronze and this band that leans towards brown, that's also totally great. It just gives the watch a super beautiful charm. That's really amazing. You can understand why the demand here is correspondingly high. The watch is priced at €745 and is of course generally known and comparable to the regular Khaki Field Mechanical that we already know. The watch is 38mm. We have installed the caliber H50. This has an 80-hour power reserve. What is particularly special about the bronze case, as some may already know, is that bronze changes over time depending on environmental influences and develops its own patina. That means if we touch it with fingers, for example, without gloves, something will develop over time. Just like when you go swimming with it, come into contact with moisture and so on. There are many beautiful examples on YouTube or Google, pictures where you can see how a bronze watch develops. And none are actually the same. All become unique and incomparable over time. That's the special thing about bronze, and it naturally has this particular charm. Let's take another look at the dial together now. We have here, of course, the 12-hour marking and the 24-hour marking on the inside. Beautiful vintage indices with arrow direction pointing to the respective number. And of course here the crown on the right side with the Hamilton logo. And when we wind it up here, I'm doing it here with gloves. As I said, this is a demonstration piece here. Then it starts running right away. As I mentioned, the caliber Hamilton H50 with an 80-hour power reserve. And it's really smooth as butter, it works wonderfully, and can be easily adjusted here accordingly. Truly a beautiful watch. I personally like it extremely well. This combination of a field model and then in bronze naturally has such a vintage charm. And it offers many the opportunity to find a bit of themselves here. The strap is also wonderfully crafted, every 20mm lug width. And perhaps you can see it really nice and thin and soft, thus wonderfully comfortable to wear. That is truly a joy. In that context, I would say, let's take a look at the dimensions We will do this very carefully now. And we come to a hand-measured 38 millimeter. The case height with the strap is 13.3 millimeter. And the lug-to-lug distance is at 47.1. So the dimensions are actually identical to the classic Khaki Field. So now we also want to put this model on the calibrated gold scale. Let's see what it shows. And we come to a wonderfully light 46.64 grams, truly a featherweight. So I mentioned earlier that bronze actually changes depending on environmental influences. That's why I'm not wearing it on my skin, but only on the glove, so you can imagine it. So you see it here on a wrist with a circumference of 18 to 18.5 centimeters. And I think for some, it's truly a beautiful size. Oh, and visually, of course, an absolute highlight. It looks fantastic, and especially in combination with this strap, it's an absolute delight. So if you have the opportunity to take a look at the watch in person, feel free to do so. Currently, there is indeed a delivery time again, so be quick. And with that, we are unfortunately already at the end of our video on the Hamilton Khaki Field Mechanical Bronze. We hope, of course, that the video and the watch in particular have pleased you. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. And otherwise, we are of course happy if you join us again next time. Until next time, bye.